Hey guys, we're going to continue on with our text structures. So you want to be in this packet, again on page 4 about the chimpanzees, and you also want your graphic organizers, and we're going to begin with sequence. And it might help to also have this handout available, because it's helpful to remember your signal words, remembering that with sequence you have the first, second, third, next, all about timeline. So when we look at number 4 here about the chimps, we see some signal words. We see first, we see next, we see finally. So we know that that is sequence. So on our sequence form, I want to put down what the topic is, which is the chimp's body is made for climbing and swinging. I got that right here in the first sentence. So that's my topic. Now I go in sequence. First, it uses its long arms to reach a branch. So I put that here, uses long arms to reach a branch. You can pause right now to write this in. Then, when you go to next, it says right here, with its flexible hands and feet, it grabs and holds onto the branch. So I put that here. Flexible hands and feet equals grabs plus hooks onto branch. Next, or finally, is my signal word. It swings from that branch to another branch of the tree. It swings from that branch to next tree's branch, or to that tree's branch. So there you go. We only had 3 steps in our sequence, which is fine. Some of the articles that you will read may require you to fill in all the boxes. I want to really make a notation for you about description, and it would be this right here, because as I've mentioned, description can be the toughest to identify. But look for the topic word to be repeated, or a synonym or pronoun. So in this case, on page 4, this last one, number 5, is descriptive, and look how chimpanzees is repeated throughout. Chimpanzees, chimpanzees, here's a pronoun they, chimps, chimps, chimps. So that gives us an idea that it's description. And remember, they're giving you examples and types and lists. So for description, we're going to use this one in our graphic organizer. Using our description graphic organizer, this is all about wild chimps. All wild chimps live in Africa. I'm getting this right from our text. All wild chimps live in Africa. They live mostly in thick rainforests and in woodlands. There are 2 types of chimps. The common is the common chimp and the bonobo, also known as pygmy. So all wild chimps live in Africa. They're in the thick rainforests and woodlands. There are 2 types of chimps, common and bonobo. Did I spell that right? Yes, bonobo, aka is also known as pygmy chimp. So here's the right side, if you need to pause it, and here's the left side.